Little tango. Warm up those tango feet. Do we see the trophies over there? Ooh, trophy.
Check, check. Check, check. Hello, everyone. Anyone who's watching? Hope you can hear me. That's nice and loud. We're getting set up to do our team match. Yes, I'm here. Okay, you see Brookfield Studio? Okay, very good. Thanks, bye. All right, sorry, I got a phone call there, right in the middle. Welcome if you're watching. We are doing the spring team match for the Brookfield, Milwaukee, and Appleton, Wisconsin studios. Spring team match is a newcomer event. Only new students are allowed to do this event. And we're just getting set up here. And as always, we're going to talk over the music as much as we can so we don't get flagged.
Push, pull, cha-cha, swing. cha-cha warm up. Are you dancing the cha-cha tonight?
All right, sorry about that. Let's see who we have watching, if anybody. We've got one person and one like. Look at that. Wonderful. It's probably my wife. All right. So, where was I? Team match, spring team match 2021. This is something that Fred Astaire does as a part of their training for their newer students. The main purpose of this is whenever people social dance, they usually do it in and around other people, right? And it takes a certain amount of courage to be able to get up in front of people and dance. And that's why we have these team matches, is it gets a chance for students, newer students, to dance in a very easygoing, friendly environment. If you notice, everyone's wearing costumes. Team matches here in Wisconsin are usually themed.
All right, everybody, everyone on the floor, find a partner for a push pull.
All right, turn that down a little bit. All right, sorry, I had to help them with their microphone there for a second. Let's see who we have here. We've got two people. Welcome.
Switch partners. Find a new partner. Do a little cha-cha. Push-pull. Upbeat rumba. Swing. Gotta get those feet ready. Who's gonna win team match tonight? Is it gonna be Appleton? Is it gonna be Brookfield? Is it gonna be Milwaukee? I don't know. We'll see.
So I don't really know why their microphone sounds like that. But it does. All right. So it sounds like we were waiting for one of the professionals. All right.
All right. It is that time, everybody. Who is going to win tonight? I don't know, but we want to thank you all for coming out to the Brookfield studio or being virtual with us from the Appleton studio. Let's get started. We're going to call out people for the waltz. If I can ask Miss Faith Dunn, Mr. Blackburn, Mr. Barry Anderson, Miss Coonan, and their dance is the waltz. All dancers on the floor, best posture.
All right. Wonderful. Everyone's doing so great. Sorry we had some technical issues. But I think we're going good now. No idea, to be honest, but I think we are. All right. Back and forth, back and forth. Hey, that sounds better. All right. So this is the rumba. And like I said, this is the Appleton studio on the right side and the Brookfield and Milwaukee studio on the left side. And far in the distance there, I don't know if you can see her beyond the hand sanitizer there. That's our adjudicator for tonight, Miss Rachel Sayadovich. She is the manager of the Milwaukee Fred Astaire Dance Studio. And the only reason we're streaming this today is to give some of these newer dancers a chance to show their friends and family what they can do.
And let's hear it for our rumba dancers. All right. We're going to move on to the cha-cha-cha. We're going to announce Miss Mueller with Mr. Alex, Mr. Blackburn with Miss Alexis, Miss County with Mr. Dima, and Mr. Munoz with Miss Melinda. Your dance is the cha-cha-cha. Oh, good song, DJ.
All right. That person you saw on the screen there, our MC, name is Rebecca Vincitori. She is one of the instructors here at the Brookfield studio. She's been with Fred Astaire quite a while. She started as a student herself, actually. Her parents danced as well, and I think they still do. And she liked it so much, she decided to become a teacher. And I think she's got a very vivacious personality. I think that's why they asked her to do the emceeing duties for this event. As you can see, the event, it's supposed to be fun. We don't have mics set up or anything, but we've got lots of clapping and cheering, and it's basically like a giant pep rally. That's what Team Match is all about. Having a good time. This side is the Milwaukee team. And I don't know what their theme is. I thought it was Star Wars, but I don't think it is anymore. I mean, I see, I don't know what it is. And then I think the other side is superhero. I have no idea. I'm not gonna guess. I'll just be wrong. And the Appleton studio, that one I do know.
Excellent job, everybody. We're going to bring out two couples for the Foxtrot. Mr. Hammond with Miss Megan and Miss Faith Dunn with Mr. Ernesto. Let's hear it for these Foxtrotters. All right. And DJ.
All right, next we have the Foxtrot, as you heard. It takes a lot of courage to get up and dance in front of other people, especially when you're first learning. But even, I know seasoned pros that still have a difficult time in a social situation to get out dancing. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And like I said, that's what this event is designed to do. The costumes and the silliness, it's designed to make people feel at ease. If you're in a silly costume, or if you're in a doing silly things and laughing and having a good time, then no one's paying attention to if you made a mistake on that rumba box or that Foxtrot basic. It's just a good time had by all. Usually, most staff that participates in this event, they tend to lose their voice by the end of the night. The whole event should be about 2 hours in length. I think there's about 40 or so entries, I think. I do apologize for the darkness of the screen here. I have got the sunlight. As that sun goes down in the back, I'll have a much better shot. I had to be close to the music machine, which is on the opposite wall of those windows.
Who knew that Batwoman and everyone that we're dressed as would be dancing? Well, they should put dancing in the movies, don't you think? If you saw Batman dancing, he was doing a tango or something. Our next dance is the waltz. We're going to have Miss Smith with Mr. Arthur, Mrs. Dunn with Mr. Ernie, and Mrs. Perky with Mr. James. Your beautiful waltz begins.
The waltz. All right. As you can see, dancing really is for everyone. Fred Astaire has started the dance mobility program, which is designed to we went through training. Some of our teachers went through training to learn how to dance with people that happen to be lose the usage of their limbs, their legs or the arms. And we have quite a number of students that have joined us since then.
We're going to enjoy the Appleton Studio dancing. We have Miss Hartman dancing with Miss Hannah and Miss County with Mr. Dima. Let's take a look. Go Appleton! Woo-hoo! All right.
Oh, I forgot to turn that down. We'll probably get flagged on that one. Oops. Well, it's like one person watching, so it's okay. All right. That was the Appleton Studio. Way to go, guys.
Yes, very nice push-pull, Appleton. All right, here's a big one. I think this is the first one where all studios are dancing. We were going to do the salsa or mambo. We have Miss Bender with Mr. James, Miss County with Mr. Dima, Miss Mueller with Mr. Schuyler, Mr. Wagner with Miss Jade, Miss Getch with Mr. Vasily, Mr. Knudsen and Miss Perky, and Miss Viviana and Miss Sophia at Appleton. Your dance is the salsa or mambo.
Oh, that's my daughter. Go, Sophia. See, that's why I couldn't be a judge. Because I'd be biased. All right. This is a popular dance. Look at all those people out there doing the salsa or the mambo. So the two little ones there on the right-hand side of your screen, the one with the red hair, or as the Little Mermaid, that's Sophia, and the one with the blue dress is Viviana, and they are part of our junior program at the Appleton studio. And because we have a lack of boys in the program right now, Sophia offered to be the leader because she takes after her mom. If you do hear, there's like a weird effect happening on the microphone. That's something with their board. I've been trying to fix it. That's why I've been leaving every so often to try to fix that. I don't know that board very good. I took it off the echo, so I think it sounds better with the chorus, but
with Mr. Dima, Mrs. Dunn with Mr. Ernesto, and Miss Smith with Mr. Arthur. Your dance is the swing, bada.
And swing. That's fun. Appleton maybe doesn't have anyone swinging? I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right. Where is that camera plugged into? Oh. Okay. Well, that's good. I don't know what heat we're on right now. Like I said, people are having a good time. I forgot my costume. No, it's in the car. Is there a break? Oh man, I just realized I haven't put my costume on yet. I hope if there's a break, I'm gonna run and go get my costume. My loving wife found me a costume, and it's awesome.
Will be the tango. Oh yeah, the crowd is wild all of a sudden. I love it. Your next dance is the tango. I have Miss Sketch with Mr. Ernesto, Mr. Blackburn with Miss Megan, Miss Boise with Mr. Dima, and Mr. Hammond with Miss Alexis. Let's go, tango dancers!
Ooh, the tango. That's better. We have, I think that's Supergirl dancing with the Red Power Ranger. And then we have Captain America dancing with the Pink Power Ranger. And I can't see. I know it's the Yellow Power Ranger, but I don't know. It's all good. Dancing the tango. It's looking good. I'm enjoying it.
Very nice. Awesome. Everyone, our next dance will be the rumba. I have Mrs. Dunn with Mr. Ernesto, Miss Colkin with Miss Hannah, Mr. Knudsen, and Miss Perky. Your dance is the rumba.
Ooh, the rumba. The rumba. I like the rumba. I wonder if I'm still streaming on Facebook. Oh, I am. Oh, they're cheering for Appleton. Nice. Oh, someone's coming to talk to me. No, but they'll figure it out. Sure. Uh-oh, I just offered our studio to do something, so I hope it works out. All right.
And how are those rumba dancers? Excellent job. All right, we're going into the foxtrot. If I can ask Miss Faith Dunn with Mr. Ernesto, Mr. Hammond with Miss Alexis, and Miss Mama Bear with Mr. Arthur. Your dance is the foxtrot.
Oh, Mama Bear, that's fun.
Extra point for every promenade you do in the foxtrot.
Oops. Hoping everyone's having a good time. Miss Anna's having a good time. All right, good news. There is a short break, so I can go get my costume. I know everyone was worried, but nothing to worry about. It's all good. The costume shall be had. I may not put the dress on. What? So, normally I would answer questions during this live stream, but since this is kind of a small thing, we really only streamed it so that some of the students could watch it afterwards and they could share it with their friends. But normally I would answer questions about ballroom dancing, people text things in or put stuff in the chat. There's not too many people watching live, at least not on YouTube. And I don't have the interface for Facebook, so I can't tell. if people are watching there live. Oh, I got...
Oh, let's try that again. How loud can you get Appleton? Yay! How loud can you get Milwaukee? How loud can you get Brookfield? All right.
Oh, we got 3 people watching. That's good.
So, we're going to have a little joint fun so that villains and heroes can dance all together as one, just for once. We're going to do the Macarena.
Oh,
so
the
if you
Macarena.
Face over towards me.
Well, that'll be fun.
And Appleton, join us in the Macarena. We're going to talk about it real quickly. If I can have someone using both hands next to me as I'm trying to do it with one in my microphone hand. We're going to go hand forward, flip the hand, one hand to the elbow, second hand to elbow, one hand to head, second hand to head, other hand to rib, and hip, and shake the macaroni off and jump a corner. And we continue.
Okay, I'm going to go off for a second.
Let's do it, Miss Wonder Woman DJ. Oh. Are we going to start on time? Ready? 5, 6, 7, and hand, flip the pancake, elbow, head, hip, booty, woo. Oh yeah. Oh, look it. Heroes and villains can be friends. 5, 6, 7, 8.
When I dance, they call me Macarena, and the boys they say que soy buena. They all want me, they can't have me, so they all come and dance beside me. Move with me,
Nice, Appleton. Loving it.
move with me, chant with me, and if you're good, I take
Let's see who can get as wild as possible.
Now don't you worry about my boyfriend, the boy whose name is Nicolino.
Shake your booty. Here you go. Shake it. Ooh.
Now, come on, what was I supposed to do? He was in town, and his 2 friends.
5, 6, 7, and. Oh yeah. Team match 2021. Here we go. Let's see who's stronger, the superheroes or the villains. Show your strength. Here you go. Oh, Wonder Woman's really got it. All right. Use those hips. Come on. Shake it. Uh-huh. All right. I like the improv. Make it good. Come on. Miss Rachel, are you still calculating? I don't know if she's calculating the Macarena. So you can be a little wild, and if it's not technically right, don't worry about it.
Come and find me, my name is Macarena. Always at the party con las chicas que están buenas. Come join me, dance
and then a big hop. Big round, big hop. Hi-ya! Who can do spirit fingers? And give yourselves a round of applause for your Macarena. Woo! All right. Now, let me check. Where did we leave off? Oh, yes. The merengue. We have Mr. Wagner with Miss Jade. And everyone give him a big round of applause. Your dance is the merengue. Oh, yeah.
There we go. I'm back. I found my costume. I don't know why we lost the Appleton studio, but looks like they're back. There we go. Which is good. You know what? If I was classy, let's see if I can do this.
How about Appleton? You can conga with us if you like. Milwaukee, you want to join in on the conga? Yeah, conga, conga. Ooh-wee. Oh, yeah. And give Mr. Wagner a round of applause for his merengue. Awesome job. And we're going to go into the waltz. Miss is done with Mr. Ernesto, Mr. Blackburn with Miss Alexis, Miss Coonan with Miss Hannah, and Mrs. Mama Bear with Mr. Arthur. Your dance is the graceful 1, 2, 3 waltz. Two, three. And give your waltz partners a round of applause. We're going into Heat 18. The dance is Cha-Cha-Cha with Mr. Hammond and Miss Megan, Miss Bender and Mr. James, Miss Sketch and Mr. Ernesto, Miss Karop with Mr. Schuyler, and Viviana and Sophia at Appleton. Your dance, the Cha-Cha.
You miss me?
Ooh.
Miss all of y'all. All y'all girls standing together like that. I can't take it.
All right, sorry. Again, we had more issues. You know, we had it all set up, it was working good, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. Whatever. It's all good now. Especially now that I have my costume. Except it's super hot. All right, there we go. All right. Push pull time. That's fun.
Look at the amateur couples. I love it.
All right.
Thank you, dancers. We have the swing coming up next. Miss Garop with Mr. Schuyler and Miss Sabarwal with Mr. Ernesto. Your dance is the swing.
You make the rain fall.
So as I said, on the left side, we've got Brookfield and Milwaukee studio. On the right side, we have the Appleton studio. And this is our spring team match of 2021. This event is designed to help brand new students get comfortable with the idea of dancing in and around other people. That's why we have all the fun, silly costumes. Just supposed to be fun.
Your next dance will be the rumba. We have Mr. Blackburn with Miss Megan, Mrs. Dunn with Ernesto, Miss Boise with Mr. Dima, Mr. Hartman with Miss Hannah, and Mr. Bear with Miss Alexis. Rumba time. Let's see how many underarm turns we can do. Extra points for every underarm turn.
Okay.
Rumba, underarm turn, extra points.
Are we about to get it just a little hot and sweaty in this room? So bring it, shorty.
Extra points for underarm turns. That's fun. Oh, helps if I have the right camera angle, huh? Sorry about that, Vines. All right, we've got a couple people watching on YouTube. In the chat. Which is good.
Probably not.
So, broadcasting here from Brookfield, Wisconsin at the Fred Astaire Dance Studios. Located here locally.
Styling ladies, love it. And let's hear it for our
All right.
Miss Coonan with Miss Hannah, Mr. Blackburn with Miss Alexis, Mrs. Dunn with Mr. Ernesto, and Viviana with Sophia. Your dance, the tango. Every corte, extra points. Every corte, extra points.
All right. We're doing a little tango line dance there at the Brookfield side of things. Yep. Everyone's looking good.
If you haven't had a chance to take a look at the screen, you can see two 6-year-olds dancing together.
All right. So I have to talk over the broadcast so that we don't get flagged. We probably will get flagged anyway because I'm not really good at talking.
Excellent job. All right, we're going to bring out the foxtrot for Miss Caught Up with Mr. Alex, Miss Mueller with Mr. Schuyler, and Mr. and Mr. Bear. Mrs. Bear, your dance is the foxtrot. Let's hear it for your teammates. Ah!
You're just too good to be true.
Little foxtrot for everybody. Oh, look, that camera angle works now. Cool. It's a little dark. Could be worse. Switch that actually. All right, I'm back. Not that anyone missed me. There's no one really watching. And that's okay. If you're watching the rebroadcast, and if you like what you're seeing, again, this is just a brand new, we kind of did it last minute, so I apologize for some of the technical issues, but we're having a good time.
Cheer for your team loud and proud. And we're going to bring out our next dance, the waltz, for Miss Getch with Mr. Ernesto, Mr. and Mrs. Bear, Mr. Knutson with Miss Perky, and Viviana with Sophia. Your dance is the waltz.
As I said, we just kind of decided to do this last minute just to have some fun. Normally we do competitions. And other such events, shows. But we thought, why not do a little tiny thing just to give some of these newer students a chance to show off their dancing with their friends and family. So we did kind of throw it together last minute. I do apologize for some of the, like I said, technical issues we have. But I think we got everything ironed out right now. I think so. Right now you're seeing a waltz. On the left-hand side, we've got the Brookfield and Milwaukee studio. On the right-hand side, we have the Appleton studio. These are all Fred Astaire dance studios, part of the nationwide, worldwide chain, actually, for Fred Astaire dance studios. Fred Astaire dance studios has been around since 1947. And the first studio was opened in 1947 by Fred Astaire himself,
And let's hear it for our
along with the Casanave family.
You have to really come check out this Appleton live feed sometimes because I am just loving it. I'm loving seeing you all at Appleton dancing. It's wonderful. All right, we're going to do the push-pull. Miss Hartman with Miss Hannah, Miss County with Mr. Dima, and Miss Perky with Mr. James. Your dance is the push-pull.
So I said Fred Astaire and the Casanave family in 1947 opened up the first Fred Astaire dance studio. The second one and the first franchise location actually was opened in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, of all places. Milwaukee's been a pretty good location for ballroom dancing these last number of years. Again, this is a Newcomers team match. What this basically is a baby little event for brand new students to get comfortable dancing in and around other people. It takes a lot of courage to get up and dance in front of everyone. So if you're at the wedding or a social event and the urge strikes you that you want to get up and dance, well, usually it takes people at a fair number of trips to the bar before they venture onto the dance floor. And that's kind of where we come in. And even if people have taken lessons for a while, I even know, like I said, professionals that have a difficult time getting out and dancing in front of people in a social situation. So we have a bunch of systems put into place to help people learn how to navigate the floor and how to feel comfortable out on the dance floor. And one of those things that we have built into our system is our team match.
All right, yes. So, if this is your first main event, you guys are killing it out there. Excellent job. Or maybe it's your second team match, so you're still getting your reins on dancing, but you're doing great, everyone is. But there are a couple individuals that will not be calculated in tonight's dancing for the winners at the end, but they have never, ever danced at team match before. So we're gonna bring out two of our advanced students that have never danced at team match, Miss Abigail and Miss Lockwood. And they will be dancing the cha-cha-cha. I invite anyone at Appleton 2 or Milwaukee 2, if you're advanced and never danced at a team match, now's your time to shine. The dance is cha-cha-cha. What you got?
So these are some of the more advanced students. I think they're just doing this for fun. And they're dancing a cha-cha for you for fun. So Abigail is the little fat girl there, and Margie is, I think that's Wonder Woman. I can't see. I think she's in Wonder Woman. Dancing with Abigail is Ernesto. Dancing with Margie, it is Wonder Woman, is Vasily. From The Incredibles. Who knew? Now, this isn't an officially adjudicated event. That was just an exhibition for fun.
Team match ever! All right. Now, team matchers, you still get one more little break. We're going to bring out all of those advanced students that came out to support you tonight. How awesome is it that they are cheering for you? We're going to give them a quick push-pull. So if you are cheering for your studio, but you no longer qualify for team match, come on out, Elsons. Let's get going for a push-pull. You know what? We're going to change it up. Merengue. Oh yeah, look at Appleton, all the push pullers. I love it. Wow, they had a lot of people come to support. That's awesome. Okay. Show 'em what you got.
All right.
Show 'em.
I don't know where I left off.
Oh yeah. And thank you so
Doesn't
much,
matter.
our supporting team members. You are awesome for coming out tonight. And thank you for dancing with us. We're gonna continue where we left off with heat number 26, the dance is the rumba. Our dancers, Miss Mueller with Mr. Alex, Miss Hartman with Miss Hannah, and Viviana and Sophia. Your dance, the rumba.
All right, the rumba. All right. Team match, spring 2021. This is the Brookfield and Milwaukee studio, and the left-hand side of your screen. And right-hand side of the screen is the Appleton location. These are studios located in the state of Wisconsin. I think there are 9 locations currently in the state of Wisconsin. These are 3 of them. They got together to do this. We usually do this twice a year, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the first one we've had in quite a while, just because of the pandemic, of course. So it's nice to get back on the floor, out there dancing. Everyone's doing a great job.
Next up, the cha-cha. We have Mr. Hammond with Miss Alexis, Miss Bender with Mr. James, Miss Faith with Mr. Ernesto, Mr. Blackburn with Miss Megan, and Viviana with Miss Melinda. Your dance is the cha-cha. Can you do it like this?
So the themes for each studio,
Can you shake it like
that's why there are people wearing costumes. The Brookfield location, I believe, is superheroes. That's where you see the Power Rangers and the Incredibles and Batman, Superman, whoever else. Wonder Woman. And the Milwaukee studio, I haven't figured that I'm out yet.
You guys are doing awesome.
Maybe they're villains? I don't know. Definitely see Beetlejuice. And I think that's a Poison Ivy. I don't know. And then the Appleton studio is Disney. And since Disney owns everything, including Marvel and Star Wars, they can kind of get away with anything. Most of the students there are dressed in the classic animated Disney characters, but I think I saw a couple of other ones. I saw a picture, actually. I saw it on Facebook, a picture of one of the students. It looks like it was the Beast. It looked really cool.
Next up, we're gonna do the merengue. We asked Mr. Wagner and Miss Natalie, Miss Karap with Mr. Alex. Your dance is merengue.
Ooh, I like this song. It's kind of fun. A remix of a remix. Although I will say the Queen version is superior to the...
Appleton has 2 tacos going. That's how big they are. How much show up they got.
Appleton studio. I don't think they have anyone doing the merengue, so I think that's why they're doing the conga line. So they're having a good time there.
All right, merengue dancers. We're gonna bring out our waltz dancers, Miss Karap with Mr. Alex and Miss Sabharo with Mr. Ernesto. Your dance is the waltz.
Oh, the Forrest Gump song. Nice. I think this is the Forrest Gump song. Made into a waltz. Just need a feather floating around.
Nice cheering sections, love it.
So the reason the Appleton studio is at their own and Brookfield and Milwaukee are together. Brookfield is a suburb, a western suburb of Milwaukee. It's about, I think it's about 7 to 10 miles west of the city center. Appleton is located about 2 hours north, or about 100 miles north of the city center of Milwaukee. So just to make things easier, and because everyone has gotten pretty good with using teleconferencing, we decided to do this virtually so that the Appleton studio could stay in their home studio.
Our next dance will be the rumba with Mr. B.A. with Miss Hannah, Mr. and Mrs. Hartman. Please take a look at the screen. Our dancers are all from Appleton. Let's cheer them on.
Wasn't really thinking, wasn't looking, wasn't searching for an answer in the world. When I saw your face, saw you looking at me, saw you looking out from under moonbeam through the boundary, swaying in the breeze.
This is the Appleton studio there. Dancing a nice rumba.
Let's hear it for our Appleton dancers. Yeah. And we're going to go into the swing. We have Miss Bender with Mr. James, and Miss Company with Miss Dima, Miss Conan with Miss Hannah, and Miss Faith with Ernesto. Your dance
Ernesto.
is the swing.
All right, if you're just joining us on Facebook or on YouTube, this is the 2021 Spring Team Match for a few of the Fred Astaire Dance Studios located in Wisconsin. Studios are Brookfield, Milwaukee, and Appleton. On the left-hand side of the screen is where we're broadcasting from, and that's the Brookfield studio. And Milwaukee Studios joined them in that shot on the left-hand side. The far left in that screen is the Brookfield studio, and the far right in the left-hand video is the Milwaukee studio. And then the picture on your right is the Appleton location.
How about those swing dancers? Excellent. We're going to move on to the push-pull. We have Mr. Hammond with Miss Megan, Mr. and Mrs. Hartman, Miss Bender with Mr. James, Miss Boise with Mr. Dima, and Mr. Knudsen with Miss Alexis. Your dance is the push-pull. Rock, step, march, march it out. Let's go. Oh, yeah, you can dance. Come on, all you dancing queens.
Whoa.
Look at that girl.
Try to see if I can get rid of some of that red.
Let's hear it for your team matchers.
It's a little better. It's still dark though. No, that's not any better. It's a little better. that's better. Let's do that. Still a little red, but it's all good.
You can dance for sure. Let's hear it for your push-pull dancers. And moving into heat number 33, your dance is the rumba. Mr. Blackburn with Alexis, Miss Bender with James, and Miss Coonan with Miss Hannah. Your dance is the rumba.
You're the one that I adore. You're the one and adore you. All the night you act the same I do. Ooh, baby.
Sorry, I was sending a message to the Appleton studio to turn off their lights, and I forgot to take it off of the MC. She's staring at me weird, like, you gonna turn it off? Sorry about that. Please forgive me. Oh, there she finally checked her phone. There we go. Nice little rumba here. Michael Jackson song. I am talking over this, or at least attempting to try to cover the music. We're going to get flagged
And
anyway.
let's hear it for your rumba teammates. Awesome job. We're going to go into the tango. We have Miss Kabak with Mr. Alex, Mr. Wagner with Miss Jade, and Miss Savaro with Mr. Ernesto. Your dance is the tango.
Little tango.
Loving the intensity between studios. Ooh, Appleton Studio is going crazy. Look at all those lights. Yeah, why are their lights so much better than ours? Miss Boss Lady, we need to upgrade our lights. And let's hear it for your tango dancers. Love the sideline cheering dancing. Excellent, excellent. We're going to move on to the swing. We have Miss County with Mr. Dima and Mrs. Dunn with Mr. Ernesto. Your dance, the swing.
The swing.
You know how to dance. Up, down, jump around. The red Power Ranger says no, he doesn't know. right, Mr. Wagner with Miss Jane, Miss Faith with Mr. Ernesto, and Mr. Knudsen with Miss Alexis. Your dance is the waltz. One, two, go.
All right. Trying to message Melinda at the Appleton studio to try to help her. She hit a button on the light board and she didn't mean to. So her lights are going crazy. And her camera's tilted.
How much can you stretch your arms? Stretch them, stretch them. Extra points for extra stretched arms. Like go-go gadget. Let's hear it for our waltzers. We're going into the cha-cha. We have Miss Tony with Mr. Dima, Miss Faith with Ernesto, and Miss Sophia with Miss Melinda. Your dance is the cha-cha.
Oh, there we go. Now she fixed that. That's good.
Let's go. All right. Ooh. My birthday? No, it's not. Oh, yeah. Who knew that girl could cha-cha? Look at her go. That girl.
Again, this is the Spring T-Match 2021. T-Match is a event for brand new students to get comfortable dancing in and in front of other people. That's what T-Match is designed to do. So these are all brand new students, most of which have never competed before. They may have done a T-Match before.
Well, we have Mr. Villa and Miss Colskin. We have Mr. Hartman with Miss Hannah and Mr. Knudsen with Miss Alexis. Your dance is the rumba.
The Roomba. Nice. So brand new students for this, most of which have never competed before. The reason for the costumes is to give people a sense of, I don't know, silliness. It raises the embarrassment level, basically, so that people are, it takes the seriousness out of it, you know? So if you make a mistake, no one's gonna care. That's not the point of this. The point is just get up, have a good time. Basically, it's how entertaining you can be, not how correct you can be. That's how team match works. So it's a competition only in the sense of it's a team against the other teams. So the Appleton studio as a whole, not their individual students, but their whole, is competing against the new students of the Brookfield studio and the Milwaukee studio. And far in the distance there, right behind, see if I can get a zoom in on her. Right behind that bottle of hand sanitizer.
Mr. Wagner with Miss Natalie, Miss Boise with Mr. Dima, Miss Perky Ricky with Mr. James, Mr. Knutson with Miss Alexis, and Viviana and Sophia. Your dance, the salsa!
Is the adjudicator for this event. That's Rachel, the manager of the Milwaukee location. She's also an active competitor in the International Latin. Their partner, Alexander. And most of these are just students dancing either with their partners or with their teacher. Most of these people have had only a handful of lessons, maybe just a few. Some may have only had one lesson. That's common too. The idea is just to go out there and do whatever, have a good time. That's the most important. So as I said, Fred Astaire has this systems in place. The goal with Fred Astaire dancers is to make sure that when students leave, whether that be after a couple weeks or after a couple years, that they can actually use the product, they can use the dancing when they leave out in their personal lives. Next wedding they go to, or they're on a vacation in the Caribbean somewhere, and the urge strikes them to get up and dance, they feel comfortable to do so.
We're going to slow things down for a waltz. We have Miss County with Mr. Dima, Mr. Wagner with Miss Natalie, and Miss Aparo with Mr. Ernesto. Your dance is the waltz. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
The waltz. As I said before, these are newer students, so I actually don't know most of the students here. But everyone's doing a good job, doing what they're supposed to be doing, not taking it too seriously, just having a good time getting out there. I think this is an amateur couple.
Wow, that's pretty good frame.
Maybe not. I could be a teacher too. I don't know. I haven't met all of them yet.
How they doing out there? Brookfield thinks they're doing good.
Let me check in to see if anyone messaged. You know, I'm having an issue with the playback.
Moving across the floor. I love it. Let's hear it for all our waltzers. Awesome
So I
job,
can't
everybody.
see if
We're
anyone's
going into
texting
the
me.
foxtrot. We're going to invite Miss Getch with Mr. Vasily, Miss Wozy with Mr. Dima, Mr. Bear with Miss Alexis. Your dance is the foxtrot.
Foxtrot. Uh-oh. Lost my screen there for a second. That's not good. There we go. Sorry about that. So let's log in here, see where we left off. Say it again.
To take a long hair gig or stuff like that. Everybody wants to be a cat.
Viviana and Sophia, and Miss Perky with Mr. James. Your dance is the rumba. The floor is yours. Yeah? Appleton has 2 dancers.
It seems lately it's always raining, but that's alright with me.
Bonus points if you're smiling.
Like the old days you and how it used to be. Down towards the ocean, but I can't remember the sun. Wish I could go back and read it all just for fun.
For fun.
He said, "Get my best start. I'm gonna take you away. We'll keep on driving till we don't remember our name." I know that someday everything knows gonna change.
Remember, you can get points by dancing on the side. Let's hear it for our rumba dancers. All right, tango dancers. We have Mrs. Dunn with Mr. Ernesto. Whoa! Mrs. Dunn with Mr. Ernesto, Mr. Hammond with Miss Megan, and Miss Conan with Miss Hannah. Your dance is the tango.
Tango. So I think the dances that are allowed to, there are lots of dances, but they're limited to how many dances they can do, each contestant.
See how many cortes we can
Participant, better word. So there's the waltz, the tango, and the foxtrot. And then there's also the rumba and the cha-cha and the swing. And you may hear push-pull or hustle. Those are interchangeable styles of dancing, as well as the salsa and mambo, as well as the merengue. Now, salsa and mambo are different dances, and technically push-pull and hustle are different dances. Push-pull is kind of the watered-down version of hustle, or the modernized version of hustle, maybe is a better way of saying it. And mambo and salsa are very similar. Salsa is more of the actual ethnic or club dance, and mambo was kind of a dance that was created out of the Latin jazz scene, actually in the 50s. Became all the rage in the late 50s, early 60s, about the same time period that Dirty Dancing took place in. Now, Dirty Dancing came out in the 80s, but it was set in the late 50s, early 60s, somewhere in there.
be as loud and proud as you can of your teams. We're going to go into the swing. We have Miss Sketch with Mr. Vasili and Miss Alvaro with Mr. Ernesto. Let's swing. Bada bada.
So, if you're watching at home on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment in the chat section. Same thing if you're watching on Facebook. I'm not able to monitor Facebook right now, but I'm trying to monitor the chat, the live chat for the YouTube channel. So if you have questions, feel free to text them in. If you're wondering why I'm talking over the music, it's because we don't own the rights to these songs. And YouTube and Facebook will both flag us saying, hey, you can't be using that music. And they'll kick us off. Hence why I'm talking.
Ernesto, Miss Boise with Dima, Mr. Hartman with Hannah, and Mr. and Mrs. Bear. Your dance is the rumba. Dancers, take your places.
So that's why you hear my voice. I do apologize for it. I know you'd rather just watch the dancing and listen to the music, but we live in a world where copyright law is a thing, and YouTube and Facebook take it seriously. Not that that's a bad thing. I will say that we are doing all that we can to try to alleviate that problem. We have signed up and paid for our BMI, ASCAP, and CSAC. So we're giving all the right people their money. But I think the main thing, at least for YouTube, is we're just not a big enough channel for YouTube to care one way or another what we do. They just assume that we're doing something nefarious, and so they'll just shut it down. The one thing that we can do to fix that is by getting additional subscribers and views to our channel. So,
We're gonna do another rumba. That rumba wasn't enough. We're gonna bring Mrs. Bear with Arthur and Miss Colgan and Mr. Big. Your dance is the rumba. Come on, Mama Bear. Ernie? 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 Ernie?
all right. So, back to it. We're trying to get as many subscribers as possible. The more subscribers we get, which our goal is to try to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. If we get to 1,000, that should be the number that YouTube will start taking us a little bit more seriously. And that's kind of our goal. So that we can explain that the main purpose of this channel is not to play copyrighted music. In fact, that's really a minor aspect of it. It's the dancing that's important. So we could use your help by giving us a like and a subscribe. And, of course, share it to your friends if you think it's something that they'd like to see. Again, this is brand new students.
Dancers, loud and proud. We have one more dance this evening. And it's come to that time. I'm so happy to announce that all studios, I'm sorry, Miss Summerhall will be dancing with Ernie, Miss Smith with Arthur, Mr. Hartman with Hannah, Mr. Bear with Alexis, and Viviana and Sophia. Your dance is the push-pull. Earn those points. Every point counts. You may be the top studio.
So if you have watched and enjoyed what we were seeing tonight, like I said, leave a like, help us out by subscribing. We try to go live a couple of times a month. We normally bring you competitions from, professional competitions from around the country. We just decided to randomly do this one kind of last minute, so I know it seems somewhat thrown together, and it seems that way because it actually was. Not the event itself, just the streaming of it. Kind of real quickly said, hey, why don't we do that? And I threw stuff in the truck and drove down to Brookfield, and here I am. So I've had a good time with you here tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed some of the dancing. This is the last heat. If you're rewatching the broadcast, you can certainly still leave a comment in the comment section. And of course, you can still subscribe and leave a like. We do appreciate that. It's been my pleasure to bring to you the 2021 Spring Team Match for the Brookfield, Appleton, and Milwaukee studios from Wisconsin, Fred Astaire Dance Studios. And that was our last heat. I hope you had a great time.
At this time, we're going to announce. Ooh, we have a little chant going on for Milwaukee. Oh, Brookfield's going. Appleton, if you can hear this, they're chanting. Maybe you should start your own chant. Who's gonna win? Oh my gosh! Look at Appleton, they're chanting too. Woo! Miss Rachel, I don't know. We may have. Awesome job, everybody. Well, first, before we talk about Top Studio, we are going to announce our top instructors. So there was one female instructor in particular and one male instructor in particular that danced so much and so wonderful with their students tonight. We are going to congratulate Miss Hannah for being top female instructor for Team Match tonight. Hi, Hannah. Congratulations. Oh, yes, your little bow. Excellent. We have your trophy Gatorade here, and Mr. Plant will take it home to Appleton for you. Yes, here it is. Da-da-da-da. And our top male instructor this evening is Mr. Ernesto. Whoa. Congratulations, instructors. You worked hard for those biceps.
Top teacher.
Excellent. All
Hannah
right.
from the
At this time,
Appleton
we
studio.
are going to announce all of you as winners independently. Appleton, any trophy that you should be getting will be coming to you at Appleton via Mr. Plant. So we're going to congratulate everyone at Appleton first. Mr. Colin B.A., Miss Kelly Boise, Miss Elena Kunin, Miss Terry County, Mr. Bill Hartman, Mrs. Lori Hartman, Miss Janelle Kukin, Miss Viviana, and Miss Sophia. Congratulations, everyone at Appleton Studio. Next up, we're going to bring up Brookfield students, Mr. and Mrs. Bear, Miss Bender, Mr. Blackburn, Mrs. Dunn, Miss Faith Dunn, Miss Ava Getch, Mr. Hammond, Mr. Knudsen, Miss Perky, Miss Haberwall, and Miss Melissa Smith. Congratulations, Brookfield dancers! And last but not least, we have Miss Karup, Miss Mueller, and Mr. Wagner from Milwaukee. Congratulations, everyone. Find a fancy spot for your trophy at home. You earned it. We are all very proud of our students. Yay. Now, the night ends with the final trophy going to the top studio of the Brookfield Studio! Congratulations, Brookfield Studio, and congratulations, all studios. Great job tonight, Team Match 2021. It was so nice to be able to do this again. We look forward to it again in the fall. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and we'll see you at Dance-a-thon. Woohoo!
All right, as she said, thank you for joining. Again, please subscribe. We try to bring quality entertainment from dancing. Leave a like. Thanks for coming in. And we'll see you next time.